In 1905, Theodore Roosevelt was inaugurated for his second term as the President of the United States. He won the election handily, winning over 56% of the popular vote, with over 13 million Americans voting in that election. Compare that number to the over 130 million voters who voted in this country's last presidential election. That's over 10 times the voter turnout. The number of voters isn't the only thing that's changed.
The ballot box, symbol of democracy. Voting is simply one form of applied good citizenship. I've heard it said that it's bad luck to vote for yourself. Well, I say that is hooey. This is a democracy, and people vote for those whom they want to win, and I plan on winning. Fully.
The state of New York was the first to use a pre-printed paper ballot in a statewide election in 1889. But even then, new voting equipment was being developed to make elections easier and more secure. The first lever voting machine was used in Lockport, New York in 1892, and by the 1960 general election was used in the majority of the polling places across the state.
Hey, what's this? Where is my name? And just who is Richard Nixon and John F. Kennedy? I never heard of them. What? No bull moose candidates?
The lever machine served as the primary voting machine in the state of New York into the 21st century.
That about does it. What is this?
For the 2010 election, the voting process is once again moving forward. All voters will now be issued a paper ballot. With the use of privacy sleeves, voters are able to cast ballots privately and securely. Voters mark choices on the ballot by using a pen to fill in ovals beside candidates or measures. This will be a new experience for many voters this year, as voters will be filling in an oval on a paper ballot rather than pulling a lever. After voting, voters insert the completed ballots into the DS200 ballot scanner. The DS200 is an optical scanner that scans each paper ballot before the ballot is dropped into the ballot box. The DS200 tabulates unofficial results for faster release on election night and provides notification to voters whose ballots are unreadable or contain too many votes in any contest. The public counter on the optical scanner will increase after each ballot is cast. Ballots are stored inside the locked ballot box and can later be counted individually or recounted to ensure election integrity.
That was easy enough. Actually, not much different than it was done in 1904. Except this scanner lets every voter know if they'd made a mistake. This way, every vote counts.
Wow, hold on a second. Not sure you got all of that? Let's take a minute to recap. To begin, when you arrive at the polling place on Election Day, go to your election district table. Sign next to your name in the poll book as directed. Next, receive a ballot and a privacy sleeve from the election inspector. Take your ballot to a privacy booth and then fill in the ovals next to the candidates of your choice. Remember to check the back of the ballot for any propositions and be sure you fill in the ovals correctly. When finished, go to the DS200 for your election district and insert your ballot. Once your ballot has been accepted, a thank you message is displayed. It's that easy. We'll see you at the polls.